It's peak bloom at the Tidal Basin. Join me for a walk to see its close to 4,000 Japanese cherry trees at their finest. Every year, the trees blossom for only a few days, and today they are ours. Along the way, we will also see such iconic sites as the Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., Franklin Delano Roosevelt, and Thomas Jefferson memorials. But wait, there's more! We will stop and investigate an almost 400-year-old Japanese lantern, which is one of the oldest objects you'll see on display outdoors in the city. We will take a stroll through the festive Basin welcome area and ANA stage, which connects the MLK and FDR memorials. And then there's the Tidal Basin itself. It looks like a beautiful lake, except it's not. It has a very practical function which is not obvious by looking at it, which will surprise you. We will do our best not to fall or get pushed in, and avoid getting trampled by the scores of other sightseers. Let's go! Well, hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and we are just outside the Tidal Basin in Washington, D.C., and it is the Cherry Blossom Festival season. And today is March 28th, which the National Park Service has marked as the first day of peak bloom of the cherry blossoms. What this means is it's when the trees look like this. The blossoms are just completely, fully in bloom, and they have not started falling off the trees yet. And this period is only supposed to last until March 31st. So it's only a few days that it's like this. And they certainly seem to have called it correctly, because they do look quite in full bloom. I was down here a couple days ago and it was starting to look good, but not quite there yet. But it seems like we have indeed arrived. So I'm going to show you just a little look around this area before we head over to the Tidal Basin. And this big building across the street is the Bureau of Engraving and Printing. This is one of the places where money gets printed, those dollar bills, and you've got some tour buses out here, and basically they are parked here waiting for their groups to come out of the Holocaust Museum, which is back there in the center of this shot. But since we're over here, I'll show you very quickly. There's the Washington Monument back there, and I will be heading down there tomorrow for another video. There's a big kite flying and Japanese drum activities as part of the Cherry Blossom Festival, but that'll be its own video that I will shoot tomorrow, so keep your eyes open for that. But now we are going to take a walk and follow all of these other tourists who are here for the exact same reason, to check out the cherry blossoms in full bloom. So let's just start taking a walk over there.
They're waiting. They don't know where. Yes, I got a rush and I was looking at you turn it like this.
Lots of people out right now. This is one of the most popular times to be in Washington, D.C. Washington, D.C. actually has the biggest cherry blossom culture anywhere in the world outside of Asia. And this all started up because of a very positive past history with Japan, which I will talk about a little bit later on. But yeah, just for the record, these cherry trees are not native to this area at all. They came directly from Japan some time back. The original ones did. There's still about 100 original trees left, starting from a number of thousands, but all the other ones around are from clippings of the original trees.
That's a good thing to do on the train.
There's a bike tour going past. That is an organized guided tour for sure. Actually, I'm familiar with that company because our groups have used them in the past. Uh-oh, need to wait for the light. And we are crossing.
Always been through there to catch up.
And there we have the Jefferson Memorial in the background, and it is full of people. And we've got paddle boats up here. And this is the Tidal Basin. It looks like it's a lake, a small lake, or maybe even, I don't know, maybe it's too big to even look like a pond. But it is neither. It is not a lake. It is not a pond. It is a tidal basin. And what exactly is a tidal basin?
That's a lot of water. That's a lot of water.
So basically what happens, going back in history, back in the 1800s, there was some pretty big issues with flooding of the Potomac River, which is right behind this tidal basin. And the area of Georgetown was a big shipping area. There was a port where boats would dock and unload their supplies, and it would get flooded a lot, and that was because of silt. There was all this silt buildup which would flood the river, so they needed a solution to all of this flooding. So what did they do? They built this tidal basin. And what happens is there is a bridge over there, which you probably won't be able to see it at all here, but there is a bridge back there. And during the day, water floods in from the Potomac River full of all of this silt. So it's basically clearing up that area of the Potomac for the day. That water with all the silt comes in here and fills up the tidal basin. Then at night, when the moon comes out, the moon and its gravity pulls the water underneath that bridge in the center there, and it has its own kind of automatic gate system over there. There's nobody manning it, it's all automatic, it's just gravity that controls it. And the moon pulls the water with gravity through that gate over there, and just all of this water leaves, and new water rushes in from that first gate. So that over there is an inlet, and that over there is an outlet. In fact, the name of that bridge is called the Outlet Bridge. And about 250 million gallons of water go through here every single day. But you don't really see it. You don't notice it. And at least I've never been here when that happens. It always looks permanent, but it's not. So that's what's going on here with the tidal basin. Now we are about to walk into the heart of where the cherry trees are blossoming. So let's head down that way.
I think because there's like